You know that feeling when you look at your dog and realize this isn't just a pet anymore. This is family. This is your shadow, your alarm clock, your emotional support system, and honestly, your best friend. If you've ever felt that way about your dog, you're in the right place. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I see you. Hit that button right now because every single week we share moments that will make you laugh, cry, and fall even deeper in love with your dog. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Meet Diesel, a 110-pound Rottweiler who thinks he's a lapdog. Every morning, without fail, Diesel plants himself right in the middle of the kitchen, not beside the counter, not near the door, directly in the center, like he's the CEO of breakfast. You try to step around him, he shifts. You try the other side, he shifts again. His eyes never leave you. His tail never stops. That's not a dog asking for food. That's a dog saying, I just need to be near you. And honestly, same, Diesel, same. His owner, Jake, has had Diesel since he was 8 weeks old. Back then, Diesel fit in one hand. Now he takes up the entire couch, and Jake wouldn't change a single thing about it. People always tell me Rottweilers are intimidating, Jake says, laughing, while Diesel rests his enormous head on Jake's lap like it's a pillow. But this guy cries when I leave the room for more than 5 minutes. There's something about a Rottweiler's loyalty that hits different. It's not loud or showy, it's quiet and constant. It's the kind of love that follows you from room to room, waits outside the bathroom door, and stares at you like you hung the moon, every single day without exception. Some dogs love you when it's convenient. When the food bowl is full, when the weather is good, when they feel like it. But Diesel? Diesel loves Jake on the hard days. The days when Jake comes home completely drained, drops his keys by the door, and doesn't say a single word. The days when nothing went right and the weight of everything feels too heavy to carry alone. Those are the days Diesel moves in closer. Those are the days he rests his whole heavy head on Jake's chest and just breathes with him. Slow, steady, present. No judgment, no questions, no advice that misses the point. Just, I'm here. That's enough. You're enough. That kind of love is rare, even among humans. Jake's sister, Mia, visits every Sunday, and every Sunday, the moment she walks through the door, Diesel goes absolutely wild. Not aggressive wild, happy wild. Spinning in circles, whimpering, pressing his giant body against her legs like he's trying to hug her with his whole being. He does this every time, Mia says, kneeling down so Diesel can lick her face. Every single Sunday, same reaction, like he hasn't seen me in years. He has. It's been 7 days. But to Diesel, 7 days is a lifetime. One afternoon, Jake noticed Diesel sitting beside his niece, Clara, who had fallen asleep on the living room floor. He hadn't moved for over an hour, just sitting there, watching, guarding. Nobody asked him to do that. Nobody trained that specific behavior. Diesel just knew. That's the thing about Rottweilers that most people don't understand until they live with one. Yes, they're powerful. Yes, they're protective. But underneath all that muscle and confidence is a dog that just wants to love and be loved. A dog that takes its family seriously. Jake tried to move Diesel once, gently, just to let Clara shift positions. Diesel looked at him with those deep brown eyes, sighed like a disappointed grandfather, and immediately moved back to his spot. The message was clear. I've got this. Go sit down. And Jake did. There are moments in life that sneak up on you. You're just living your day, making coffee, watching TV, folding laundry, and then your dog does something so small, so quiet, so perfectly them that it stops you cold. Your chest gets tight. You look at them and think, I cannot imagine my life without you. Diesel does that to Jake at least 3 times a week. It's the way he tilts his head when Jake is on the phone, like he's genuinely trying to follow the conversation. It's the way he brings his toy to the door every time Jake comes home, not to play, just to offer something, because that's who he is. It's the way he leans into Jake's side during thunderstorms, both of them pretending the other one isn't a little scared. Jake told me something once that I haven't been able to stop thinking about. He said, "I used to think I rescued Diesel, but most days I think he rescued me." He said it quietly, almost like he wasn't sure he was supposed to admit it. But the moment the words came out, something in his face softened, like he'd finally said out loud the thing he'd been carrying for years. Diesel was lying at his feet when he said it. He didn't look up. He just wagged his tail once, slowly, like he already knew, like he'd always known. That's not a pet. That's a person. That's a sibling. That's your person in a fur coat. And here's what nobody warns you about when you bring a Rottweiler into your life. You think you're getting a dog. You think you're signing up for walks, vet bills, and hair on every piece of clothing you own. You're not prepared for the way they look at you, really look at you, like you are the entire world condensed into one person. You're not prepared for the moment you realize you've started scheduling your day around them, not because you have to, because you want to. Because coming home to that kind of love, unconditional, unshakable, embarrassingly enthusiastic, becomes the best part of your day, every single day. Diesel didn't just become part of Jake's life. Diesel became Jake's life. The before and after are clear, and Jake would tell you himself, the after is better. The after is warmer. The after has a 110-pound shadow that follows him everywhere, and he wouldn't have it any other way. People talk about loyalty like it's something you have to earn, slowly, carefully, over years of proving yourself. But Diesel never got that memo. From the very first night, when he was just a tiny puppy shaking in a too-big crate, he chose Jake completely. No conditions, no hesitation. Just you. It's you. It's always going to be you. And 8 years later, nothing has changed. That's not instinct. That's a decision made every single morning, renewed with every wagging tail, every watchful eye, every slow and deliberate lean into the person he loves most. So if you've got a dog like Diesel, a dog who has completely taken over your couch, your schedule, and your whole heart, you already know exactly what this feels like. And if you don't have one yet, I genuinely feel sorry for your couch. It has no idea what it's missing. Before you scroll away, here's something to think about. Do you believe dogs choose their favorite person on purpose, or does it just happen naturally over time? Drop your answer in the comments. I have a feeling this one's going to start something.